Our first AIMS awardees are deeply devoted to mission service, spending a total of 7 years in Nigeria and Honduras, where they developed a lasting legacy by training healthcare professionals, assisting mothers and children, and creating healthcare networks that continue to strive to this day. While in college as a pre-med student, he spent a year abroad in service at Here Adventist Hospital in Tanzania, where he witnessed a father and his sons receiving life-saving treatment. At this moment, he knew his life's calling was to also become a physician and serve others as Christ did. She first became interested in missions when she was a young child growing up in Argentina, hearing about missionaries in foreign lands. After graduating from medical school together in 2001, they both completed a family practice residency at Florida Hospital before embarking on their missionary journey to Ile-Ife SDA Hospital in Nigeria with their 2 kids, ages 2 and 1, where they spent the next 5 years of their careers. At the hospital, he was the medical director, an assistant professor of family medicine, and the director of the American Heart Association Life Support Training Center. She was an attending physician covering mostly obstetric inpatient and outpatient services, including hundreds of emergency C-sections. She provided OB/GYN education to community health workers to improve maternal health outcomes. She participated with ADRA as a leader of their women's literacy and microloan program to empower underserved women. In addition, she directed the children's choir there. The couple then transferred to the Hospital Adventista Valle de Angeles in Honduras for the next 2 years, where she was a volunteer part-time attending physician, managing the outpatient clinic and inpatient wards. She also organized multiple short-term mission trips to provide care to underserved villages in the surrounding area. He served as the hospital's medical director and director of the American Heart Association Life Support Training Center. His work training family medicine residents at the Ile-Ife SDA Hospital Family Medicine Residency Program, the only Adventist family medicine residency in Africa at the time, was a significant accomplishment, along with starting 2 American Heart Association Life Support Training Centers, the second in both Nigeria and Honduras, which have successfully trained thousands in ACLS, PALS, and BLS courses, and both of which are still operating today, more than 15 years later. He renovated and expanded clinical services and created partnerships at both hospitals, which have brought financial stability, all of which continues today. Her hospital work was significant, especially for women in difficult labor. In addition, a major accomplishment was her children's choir, African Kids for Christ, with over 100 young children. It started as a small group of kids singing for a televised evangelistic series and became a large choir that not only traveled to other states in Nigeria, but also recorded over 50 music videos. These videos are now used to share God's message and raise money for the Hospital Pediatric Ward Indigent Fund. Currently, she serves in the Department of Family Medicine at LLU and works at the SAC Health Clinic, as well as teaching for the LLU School of Medicine Clinical Skills Lab. She is also board certified in lifestyle medicine. He obtained a certificate in tropical medicine from the American Society of Tropical Medicine and Hygiene and is working with underserved populations in San Bernardino, California at the SAC Health Clinic as the Chief Executive Officer. He also obtained a fellowship from the American College of Healthcare Executives. At LLU, he serves as faculty for the Family Medicine Residency and as an assistant professor of family medicine. They have 4 children, Michaela, Joshua, Jonathan, and Michelle, who are very involved in missions with their parents. Since their return to the U.S., the family has spent 1 month a year for the past 14 years serving internationally, including returning to Honduras and Nigeria, as well as to Cuba, Malawi, Nepal, Kenya, Belize, Madagascar, and Guam. He sits on 3 boards: Global Medical Missions, Riverside Community Health Foundation, and Adventist Medical Evangelism Network. She continues to work with children's music ministries, Pathfinders, and Sabbath School, while he serves as an elder at their local church. In their spare time, she loves working with children and has created a children's program called I Believe, teaching children Adventist beliefs. He loves to travel and learn about cultures and languages. He ran his first marathon at age 15 and his most recent 2 at age 50. And now, from the class of 2001, please welcome our AIMS awardees, Drs. Belen and Jason Lohr.
Thank you so much. I don't feel like I deserve to be up here, to be honest with you. I figured this would be something that would, happen at my 50th versus at my 25th. So I feel like I'm a little too young in my career to be able to get something like this, but honored and humbled. And I really think this award is really for all the teams, the folks, the patients, and the colleagues that we've worked with internationally. The communities that welcomed us into their homes, welcomed us into their culture, into their country. That has been, the most joyous and memorable part of being in service for God. And I think my prayer for each of us is to remember that God calls us to be a missionary wherever we're at, whether that's across oceans or across the 10 freeway, in San Bernardino or other places, wherever we're at, right, is a mission field. And so my prayer is for us to remember that. Thank you.
Funny how he can read my mind. So I just want to add a little bit to what he said. Honestly, I always tell the students I work with, you go overseas and you help people, but honestly, you're the one that gets changed more. And as I hear all these stories, it just makes me want to go again. And we look forward to actually joining the Rwanda medical school for a month, we're hoping. And just encourage all of us to give back, because God has such a neat way to use us to advance his kingdom. And I'm just really grateful that we were able to do that. Thank you so much.